Hello and welcome to Tom and Sukey's shop. Today I'm going to talk about a little shop organization tip I have. And we make an awful lot of trim here. It's one of our big profit centers. And I'm going to talk about how I organize each of our profiles so that the next time I've got to make a piece of trim that I haven't made in 6 months, I can remember exactly how I do it. So today I'm just going to talk about a piece that I just actually designed and made for a project, and I'm sure I'm making quite a few more of these, but by the time I get to it, I'll have already forgotten. So what I do is, as I make a trim and I find that we'll use that again, I save a scrap of it so I have to look at, and also we have a little short piece of when we're designing a thing, we can stack these together. And I keep them, I drill them out and I keep them on ropes, kind of in groups. Like this one we use on architraves, and this is used for a different collection of things. And sometimes I have duplicates in there, and I just use a piece of usually old bootlaces work the best, and I tie it with a reef knot. And then I just keep the pieces on there. So like with this particular piece that I'm going to make the subject of it today, I take and I write on there what the stock size was, typically the width of it, and then I write down each step. Like for this particular piece, I have to do a 7/16 by 1/4 inch rebate, and then I hit each of the profiles with a number 6 hollow, and then a second one also with a number 6 hollow. Sometimes they're quite a bit more detailed than this, but you see, and each step is very distinctly written because I won't remember. And so what you see, so what I do here is I start with my stock and my width, thickness and width, and then I'm going to cut my rebate. That'd be my step that I have here. And then I will hollow off the one part, and then I'll hollow off the second part. And then I also have this to go back and reference so that I can see when I'm making the trim that I'm making it like I did before, especially if I'm coming back and maybe repairing an older piece or something like that also, and that makes it quite a bit easier. So I'm also going to make a quick little piece here of this just to show you how this works in reality. Okay, I'm going to do a quick little demo here with a minor modification since I'm going to do it in a vise and not on my sticking board. So I've got a piece of 7/8 stock here, and I'll check that real quick. And it is 7/8. I'm going to go a wider piece because I'm clamping it in my vise for the demonstration. I'm going to need a rebate plane, and I've already got it set to 7/16 by 1/4. And I've got my number 6 hollow, which I'm going to use twice here. So I'm just going to zip through this real quick. So the first thing I'll do is I've got my stock. So now I'm going to cut my rebate because that's the next in my step. Okay, that's done. So now I know my next one is my number 6 hollow. I didn't specify doing your top or bottom, but I can pretty well guess that I would do it top to bottom, and that's how I'm going to do this one. So now I'm going to just carefully work my way up to the top. Okay, and I'll check it against that, and that's pretty close. And then for my last step, it also needs a number 6 hollow, and I'll repeat that round over on that, though it looks slightly different. All right, there we are. It's cleaned up, and I'm just double checking my work here. And I got a little bit more of a lip on the bottom because this piece may be a little bit thicker than that, but that's basically the same piece of trim. And that's how it works. And then when I'm done, I'll just tie it back on the trim rosary, and it's good to go.